Morning, Kyle. Just going back to the other night and overall, what's your philosophy or what do you think of the philosophy of the three forwards and what are the biggest challenges and what do you enjoy most as one of those skilled guys who can excel in that open ice?
Uh, I love it. I think the first time we did it was in New York, our first game of the year last year. And um, I think it's great. I think, you got definitely some chemistry with, if you're rolling lines out there, the guys you've been playing with for a while. And it's just a bunch of one-on-one battles all throughout the ice. And, with that much space, it can be some fun hockey, but I think what really makes it successful for us is, kind of having that chemistry and just knowing how to read off each other.
We'll go next to Scott Billick from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Scott.
I'll follow up on that one. Is it easier to play with three forwards when it's your line that you're playing with, or at least, I suppose, a line that you've played with in the past? Like if you lined up with Wheeler and Scheifele for that 3-on-3, does that make it easier as forwards, or does it not matter as much?
Certain scenarios, it does when you know a guy's tendencies. If he's going to curl off him on a one-on-one, whether you go behind, go to the net, what he likes to do with the puck. But, a lot of it, I think we played with a lot of guys this year, tons of line combinations. So for our team this year, I don't know if it's that big of a difference.
Go next to Mike McIntyre from the Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks, Gregor. Thanks, Kyle. So just humor me for a moment on this, Kyle. What would be the next evolution of 3-on-3, three forwards in overtime? Might we see a team try 4 forwards in a 5-on-5 situation? What about 5 forwards on a power play? Like, do you think there's other ways you could go with this, or are we kind of maybe?
Yeah, anything finish or no?
No, I think that's
So go ahead. Yeah, do you think we could see other evolutions of this?
Yeah, I mean, I like your thinking there. It's obviously fun to draw up scenarios of what could be, but I mean, we got some good Ds too that can move the puck, and so the answer, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to take it that far, whether it's standard to run 4 forwards or not, but I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But the three forwards, I think it's definitely something we'll see more often.
I'll go next to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Hey, Kyle, I know it is a very small sample size, but I've got you down as 5-0 on faceoffs this year with your quick hands. I'm not surprised that way. Is that something you've had in your kit bag before and you're now just starting to use it, or has it just been circumstance that has caused that?
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to look back throughout my whole career. I don't know if I've taken very many draws, to be honest. So I played center growing up, like midgets, junior hockey a little bit, but for the most part I was wing, and you're only taking those draws if your center gets kicked out. So bit of a hot streak right now, you could say, but I don't know. I haven't taken too many to say.
Just a couple more for Kyle. Go back to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Kyle, speaking of chemistry, what are your thoughts on how things are coming together with your line with Dubois and Ehlers?
Yeah, I think me and Nicky are finding some good chemistry, whether it was with Stas or Dubois. And I think, both of our speeds can be so threatening off the rush and, even in zone, reading off each other. And, it's fun to play with Nicky when he's going. He's very dynamic and loves to make plays. And, I'm very similar in that way. And with Dubois, he's got a real strong body, and he's good down low as well. And I think, you saw it from the first period there. I mean, we had tons of chances, and I think we're only going to grow as we play together more often.
And final question to Scott Billick from the Sun. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Kyle, I asked Andrew this. I'm curious to know, you guys obviously play very well when you're playing very direct, getting pucks, shooting pucks on net, that sort of thing. What makes that game, it seems such a simple game to play, but what makes it so difficult to kind of play it consistently?
Yeah, I think the focus for us, I'm sure you heard Paul talk about it, is think like shooters. And what that does is when you shoot the puck, they're specifically in offensive zone, and their whole their whole D structure collapse to the net to protect that. And a lot of time the rebounds will kick out and to the corner, and we're getting first touch more times than not when we shoot the puck. And so once we do, if we start with that mentality, you know, they're going to be so collapsed, and that's when you get some zone time and those long shifts where you see us rolling around in the offensive zone. And, you know, we're down there for 30, 40 seconds. It's when they get the puck, they're changing. So it's a momentum shift, and that's kind of been our focus.